AI Ron here with your Cyber News Update for December 22nd, 2025. Let's dive into today's critical cybersecurity developments that could impact your small business. First up, Microsoft has released an emergency patch for a serious vulnerability in their brokering file system driver, tracked as CVE 2025-299970. This flaw allows local attackers to escalate privileges on Windows systems, particularly those running isolated or sandboxed applications. If your business uses Windows, which most do, make sure you're applying this patch immediately through Windows Update. This is exactly why keeping your systems current is non-negotiable. Source: Cybersecurity News. Next, we're seeing a troubling trend in supply chain attacks. Nissan confirmed a data breach affecting 21,000 customers after hackers gained unauthorized access to Red Hat servers, managed by a third-party contractor. This incident perfectly illustrates why you need to vet your vendor security practices just as carefully as your own. When choosing service providers, ask about their cybersecurity measures, incident response plans, and how they protect your data. Source: Cybersecurity News. Speaking of massive breaches, the Clop ransomware gang has struck again, this time hitting the University of Phoenix and compromising data belonging to nearly 3.5 million students, staff, and suppliers. The attackers exploited a zero-day vulnerability back in August, but the breach wasn't detected until November. This highlights two crucial points. First, zero-day attacks are real and dangerous, and second, early detection is absolutely critical. Invest in monitoring tools that can spot unusual activity on your network. Source: Bleeping Computer. Now here's a social engineering tactic that's particularly clever and dangerous. The SideWinder APT group is masquerading as India's income tax department, sending tax-themed phishing emails that trick victims into downloading malware. While this specific campaign targets Indian entities, the tactic is universal. Tax season is coming up, and you can bet cybercriminals will use similar approaches here in the U.S. Train your staff to be extremely cautious with any unexpected tax-related communications, especially those requesting immediate action or document reviews. Source: Cybersecurity News. Here's something that should concern every business using Microsoft services. Cybercriminals are now exploiting legitimate Microsoft.onmicrosoft.com domains to launch sophisticated phone-oriented attack delivery or TOAD scams. By abusing default Azure tenant domains, these attacks appear to come from trusted Microsoft addresses, making them incredibly convincing. This is a perfect example of how attackers are getting smarter about using our trust against us. Always verify unexpected invitations or requests through a separate communication channel, even if they appear to come from Microsoft. Source: Cybersecurity News. Finally, there's been some positive news in the fight against cybercrime. A Ukrainian hacker pleaded guilty to conducting Nefilim ransomware attacks against high-revenue businesses across the United States. This case shows that law enforcement is making progress, but it also serves as a reminder that ransomware remains one of the biggest threats to businesses of all sizes. The best defense is still a good backup strategy, employee training, and keeping your systems patched and up to date. Source: Bleeping Computer. The key takeaway from today's news is that threats are evolving rapidly, from supply chain compromises to sophisticated social engineering, but the fundamentals of good cybersecurity remain the same. Keep your systems updated, train your employees, back up your data, and maintain a healthy skepticism of unexpected communications. Stay safe, stay online.